They're buried there in the Forest Cemetery in Boston. If it was not for them and their friendship with Woodrow Wilson, when we were being attacked by all of our neighbors, we would have lost 100% of our territory, and we would have been the Kurds of Europe. He went to the League of Nations, Woodrow Wilson, which at the time was today's modern version of the United Nations, and he lobbied and said, listen, you got to give these people something. So the love affair of our country with America is over 100 years old. We literally owe our existence to the United States of America. Now, we're much older than that,
right?
But we're talking about in modern history where we had a chance to literally be wiped out. The love affair continued in the late 90s when the war broke out in Kosovo, and the Clinton administration got involved and initiated bombing against Serbia, which ended that conflict and made them withdraw. And today Kosovo is recognized as an independent country, even though most Albanians consider it just Albania. But we can't control what the world's doing with us.
Yeah.
We build statues of American presidents. So if you go to Albania or Kosovo, you're going to see statues of George Bush, statues of Bill Clinton, statues of Hillary Clinton. The highway that connects Kosovo and Albania is named Bo Biden Highway. They named it after his son. They don't know about us as Americans. They don't know about our political strife right now, how we're, at each other's throats left and right. They don't care about any of that. They don't know what we're going through in America, and they don't care about our politics. They just want to respect the country. They want to respect us as Americans. As a matter of fact, after that conflict ended, they were naming their kids, if they had a boy, Clinton or Bill or Billy, and they were naming their daughters Hillary, to respect America. It wasn't about, they're not into our political strife over here.
Right.
So when I say that America is making a big mistake, yes, Albania joined NATO. Albania's in NATO, but Kosovo is at a force of 5,000. That's all they're letting us have. We can't defend ourselves. And, it's like a slap in the face when, someone that was in the war, underneath the buildings in New York when they went down that day in September. We went over there to take out this enemy that we ended up leaving in power anyway 20 years later, leaving them all these weapons that if they would have gave us, we would have been a formidable force who's willing to fight and die for the United States of America. If the American government said, Albanians, do you guys want to be a part of the U.S.? Are you willing to be the 51st state? We would be the 51st state. No hesitation. I'm so confident in our love with this country that I know our nation, if they, rather than being the European Union, if they gave us a choice to be the 51st state, we would be. That's how much love we have. So I hope whoever watches this understands we need to be armed. We need to be trained, not because we've never been the aggressor in history. We've never attacked our neighbors. But if we're a force to be reckoned with, then maybe we will bring peace and stability to the Balkans. Maybe our neighbors won't keep attacking us, and we can have peace for once. Permanently in the Balkans.
How does that make you feel, like having your unique perspective on the United States and living here and seeing all the strife going on here and all the division going on here? What is that like?
It's terrifying. Being born in the U.S. and growing up here and being proud, and even when I would go back to visit, so even before the Kosovo War erupted, when I used to go visit my dad's family in Kosovo, I went there as a child first, as a baby. But the first memories I have of it are in 91, right when the Bosnian War erupted. And Kosovo was still a part of Yugoslavia. It was a province that had autonomy. So we always had a special class. We were given a certain degree of self-rule under Yugoslavia, which at one point was a functioning country. People got along. People had jobs. They didn't need visas to go to certain countries. They had a decent life there for a while.